Oh boy, Trug wins today. Oh, I'm still on PTR mode. I gotta fix that. There we go. So I saw that PTR notes were just posted though from the new build. So I'm just peeking to see if there's any housing stuff in here. Holy paladin changes. All right, I'll go back to that. Uh, nope. Not a damn thing for housing in here. So I will keep an eye on the other Discord, see if housing folks find stuff out in the wild. You are damn adorable. You're right about that. All right, I have a few things to do here before we start building. First, I need to go kill Bubble Blood. Blood Boil? Bubble. Blood, bubble Boil Blood? The big blood bubble. Blood Bubble? Is that his name? I don't know. This big guy that I'm just standing out here camping, trying to get to drop the transmog so I can get the last thing I need to make items for my little abominations. Because Trug did it, so now I have to also. What else are you working on, Trugwa? Is that going to make me sad? I mean, I know you're working on BFA professions. Something besides that? Ah, yes. All of the transmogs from trade skills. Bananas. Bubble Blood. That is his name. I don't know why when I log out in this particular area, it always kills my ghoul. I don't know why. Send me a what? Um, no, you did not. And old Bubble Blood didn't give it to me either. Rude. Yeah, could have been Saja, for sure. I literally have a spreadsheet with one row on it now that's it's just that. Because I was able to finish everything else. I was doing a little building yesterday, and then I ran out of dye, and I was like, well, this is the universe telling me it's time to log off. Uh, I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do here? I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. Who did I, who hit 90 most recently? I just hit 90 with somebody. Who was it? Oh, it was this druid. Right, right. I'm gonna grab the housing dealio for her. But I think Rev said it was the housewarming one this week. So I probably won't be able to just do it, sadly. She does have an excellent transmog on, though, because I made a new one for her. I will show it. I'll show it with the Narcissus, because then you can see it all big and pretty. Player. She's a very lovely. With their big old stag horns and this crazy looking staff that drops like phantom leaves behind it. I was gonna put the Fire Festival. That is not her nose hair, Trugwa. It's her piercing. But yeah, then I was like, oh, it has its own animation. I shouldn't put an illusion on it because that would look weird. But I'm very happy with how it turned out. Also, she has little birds following her around. I don't know why. I've not figured it out yet. Let's see. Do I have a thing? So as we mentioned on Discord earlier, Turbulent Timeways is now live. Yeah, I don't know why she has little birds. Maybe it's from the staff. Does the staff call little birds or the headpiece? I don't know. It's very cute. I just don't know what's doing it. But it's only been since I put this transmog on. Alright, let's see what we got here. What we got. Yes, house warming it is.
Be bold. Be true.
Alright. And what are our metas this week? My Sara. And ugh. Alright, I guess we'll do Prey. Since she'll need to do that anyhow.
We'll defend what remains.
I'm not going to do time walking on fully leveled characters, so we'll do it on dudes that need XP. And I'm not playing champion armor roulette either.
Malanore. We endure.
But apparently the boxes now that you can get from the ritual site dudes, like up above the bazaar, are warbound. So I may be able to like throw her into hero gear pretty quickly. Because I think Art still has quite a few thingies. Accolades. Let's see what we got here. Anything worth our time. Oh, did you check on the 5-star chef hat? Did I miss that? Truggy. Okay, excellent. Then I won't check mine. I'll do almost anything for a skill point. Or a knowledge point, I guess, technically. Did you just see me try and click on that banner because I thought it was the mailbox? Yeah. No, you didn't. Nobody saw it. It never happened. You can't prove it. She's got some particles. Does she have any accolades? I don't think so, right? Because you can only get them from Yeah, no, she doesn't. From the ritual sites, and now I guess I guess you can get the dark particles now from Val and Nagtal, but couldn't get those earlier. And supposedly they upgraded the stuff in Heroic, so it might actually be worth doing now, but I don't know about all that. It was so not productive when I was in there before that I'm kind of don't ever want to touch it again. Learning all the things. Okay. I don't know why she's carrying that around. Where's the...
Are you planning a purchase?
I don't need it. There's no reason to be carrying that around. All right. So we have housewarming. And we don't have an easy meta that we can just do. Boo. All right. So I want to work on the star for the stage. And I had a thought. But I have to see if I need to pilfer or not to be able to do it. I did get everything I needed for doing the the backlights for the stage. So I've got all that in place now. As you can see, it's very pink. Very pink. I need to adjust the lights so that when I get these candles in place, they look the way I expect them to, because Dio said to watch out for because the candles throw so much light, you can like blow out your form, like the thing you're trying to make. So I want to make sure I'm doing it under the light conditions that I want it to perform in, so it will look right. All right, so I was thinking, so I'm doing a star, right? And I have one of these, thankfully. So I'm just going to turn this around and use this as the outline for the star. How big do I want the star to be? I think that's probably about right. 30. Okay. And this is, so you can see I have my top panels, like an acoustic, like, shell, like you'd see around here, anyhow. I want it higher. Probably about there. Let's take a look. Step back. Yep. Okay. So now my thought is, if I put candles around this bad boy, then I should eventually be able to make a thing that looks like a star. So we're gonna try it and see what happens. And then I'll have to adjust the depth as I go, because I'll need to put the rug back up to see. Hi, Opie. Thank you, darling. Yeah, we shall see. Fingers crossed that this is gonna work the way I am hoping. Yeah, I did myself absolutely zero favors setting these up. They are not at at the same depth. But they are all small and they are all angled the right way. So that's something. I am a little worried that this will not read because like I may have to pull these down farther than actually the outline of this star. I'm afraid it's going to look a little blobby, but we'll see. This just felt like a good way to get that first iteration in. So I didn't have to worry too much about trying to eyeball a star shape, because that's what I started doing, and I was like, this is the worst idea I've ever had. You start like doubting your knowledge of shapes when you do stuff like that. My hope is that lining these up too against the shelf will give me kind of a depth. Yeah. Damn Laura and her runes. We have a lot of debates in our guild about what the names of those shapes should be and what makes them most memorable. Because for a while there, people were calling one of the shapes like a K, and other people were calling it an R. It was very confusing. Or a beheaded stick figure, like, yeah. And I wasn't even raiding. I was just listening to it and laughing. Which I can do because I used to be our raid leader back in the day when I would drive myself crazy herding cats. Drunk cats indeed. We were all younger then. Even the whippersnappers don't get drunk that often anymore. That's true, Trug. You do have the soul of a grumpy old man. Telling the kids to get off his lawn. And the adults too, for that matter. I should be moving my camera and not my feet. I just get so used to moving with right click so I don't accidentally move items that I have selected. All right, let's see. Let's see. Wrong one. So they're obviously too far out. I need to go way back. Should have checked that first. Let me line this back up. I may need to put it up farther to get enough differentiation from the brightness down below. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, look at that though. It's starting to be a thing. But yeah, it needs to go up higher for sure. All right, now my brain is like, you can just lift those up, but can I? So that is gonna change the depth on the thing. So I'm gonna have to pull stuff forward as well. Let's see here. When I was sizing it up, I was like, oh, this needs to be to the, like, well to the right of the pony so that you can see it. And that is too far back still. Stinky is watching Narcos Mexico. And every once in a while they like go to a club or something and the bass gets so loud. So loud. I can literally hear it even over the music in game. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Haha. Okay, so I just need to move everything up there. We can do that. And thankfully, this is kind of working the way I was hoping it would. I don't know how. Well, I'm sure like she had a way to create that heart freehand, but I am very glad I have something that I can follow. Makes my life easier. I was thinking maybe I would need to put another light source back here, but I don't think I'm gonna need to. Which is also very nice. I am very hopeful that I have enough candles to make this work though. I took a guess. I was like, maybe 20 candles will be enough. Okay, this is in the wrong spot. A little gimbal gamble there. I'm lucky that worked. So the problem I'm gonna have in about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, is that the sun is gonna come directly in this window and make my life difficult. All right, let's see. I'm glad she gave the tip about checking with your rug, though. It is looking a little amorphous. So we are probably going to have to pull those inner corners in farther. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's pull these in. Nope. Which may mean we don't need as many. Because then we're gonna connect. So if this, like if I was drawing this, right, it would be like this. Because this is like more points on a star than I would normally do. That was the other thing I was worried about with this, that it would be like a weird shape for a star. And the star on stage is actually a 6-pointed star, which is also an unusual choice. You're very good, Chug. You are mathing the math out of it right now. And she had these quite close together, so the other option... So it would be like these three and these three. So the star I'm looking at, right, is the one up here to the right. It has a pretty stark midline with definitely no points in it. Let's see what we can do here. Sometimes... Oh, we hit an ad break. Apologies if you are in ad jail. Oh, I should drink my water. You are correct about that, sir. So my question, Trug. Wait, this is going to make my life hard. Okay. I think this is probably the best choice, is just to reinforce each point that I want and then connect them. Let's see. I feel like they might still be too close together. Which means I do need to build it more like hers. chapel roans, that is. I don't know why it was easier for my brain to do it that way. That was a weird way to do that. But here we are. It worked. So so if I want a 5-pointed star, that's pretty close. I think these would need to come down and out a wee bit. Oi. I was having this issue earlier. I was working in Confluence because my company uses Atlassian products. And I don't mind Confluence, but I was using macros like directly below text, and the macro like controls kept getting in the way of me being able to like select the text. And sometimes I feel like the gimbal does that for this. Just gets in the way when you're working with tiny things. And these are obviously not lined up. Let's fix that. This may take me multiple sessions, just because this is definitely going to test my patience. For as much as I love housing, sometimes fiddly bullshit really is hard for me to deal with. I think I want to find the cross point here for these, because I think these are going to need to come in then a wee bit. Probably something close to that. Fit check. I'll have to adjust depth. But I feel like the shape is getting somewhere. It was kind of like Dio's video showed like all those little candles lined up pretty close together. But I feel like if they're too close, they're getting a little too... Maybe it's because I'm trying to do a point. I may have to take a look at that. That one. that? No. It's like, this has to live between these two here. I think I might. Hello. It's just rugs. Just the square rugs. I'm starting to maybe see a star shape. My depth is off right now on these, but trying to figure out like where stuff kind of lives to make the shape I want, and how far apart these need to be to make the star shape. But yeah, the depth is an issue right now. A lot of these are sticking out. Wait. I'm trying to target those little baby points of light. Ooh, that one was way out there. Yeah, these ones where they're closer together are definitely too blobby. Gonna have to space them out like I did that lower right corner. Yeah, girl. I can't believe how many of these Dio did. So yeah, I think this shape is the better shape, so I need to bring these out. It's gonna be... I thought I could use the dollar on shelf like as a guide for how big this needed to be and the shape, but yeah, no, it was too blobby. Yeah. It's gonna take a while to do this. It's gonna be worth it though. It's housewarming week, Bree. So we'll have to have people over to your house. They did my house last month. This should be flatter. Yes, that was me drawing a star shape in the air. So I could figure out what that was supposed to look like. I'm gonna have to fix the depth on these again. The same complaint I have all the time. Why does everything have to look good on an angle? It makes my life harder. But here we are, working at angles again. At least the shelf is very good for figuring out what depth I want things to be at. It is bullshit that we have to actually use geometry. You should have seen me just trying to math I was like, okay, what angle is this at? And then when I reset these, they were at a different orientation. So then I had to be like, all right, 360 minus 30, that's 330. But then later I figured out that actually they were pulling out again. They were pulling out of the catalog at the wrong orientation. Like when I reset them, they were a completely different orientation. Hang on. When I made those candles tiny, I lost some of them in the brightness of this background, so just making sure I didn't leave any out here. Oh dear, I'm definitely not gonna have enough. Oh no. A stripper pole in the vampire castle? Why? This is also why I chose not to like go really literal with Pink Pony Club. There's already too many stripper poles in this game. We do not need another. All right. 30 is where I want to be. Yeah? No, I need to be at 120. So I need it to be right. I need it to be 30 past the 90. That's 120. Yeah. Ha! Look at me mathin'. The question is, Bree, what did they use for the stripper pole? Because that's about the only way you can innovate with those right now. If it was $1 on post, no. I do feel like the rotation has gotten a little better. Like for a while after the reset for 12.0.7, Like, it just felt like you could not get to single degree increments, like, at all. And it is feeling better. Yeah. This one? The one that is doing the pink? That one? Or the glow posts? Yeah. Alright, where was I going with this? Looks pretty good, actually. The final season of The Bear is out now. And I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it, right? Such a good show. And it sucks that it's the last season. Ah, a little love chapel. That's cute. Was there an Elvis? Because that would have been great. We have to dress Trug up like little gnome Elvis. Send him out there. Oi, there's the sun. Yes, with this one chest hair. Right, this feels a little off. I think I threw it off when I put that one in. This is very wobbly right now, but c'est la vie. We'll fix it later. Just need to get the approximate. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. There it is. Trying to target those little nubbins of light. It's a test. Like, I know there's I can see those are very close, but they're not close enough to the surface to let me grab them. Yes. Yeah, I feel like tab targeting should be a thing. Like, it's a thing for actual targets, so can we just borrow that technology? Alright, this is what I saw. This looked pretty good. I think this needs to come up a little bit, and these are too far in. when I was working on the backdrop, I had a Chapel Run playlist going, and it did make me wish that we could have like a pop music playlist in our house. I think that would be fun. But I mean, Dio made a good choice to do it, via Twitch when she had her party. I think this is just too far out. We're just too uneven. And that was an excellent playlist that Dio had going for her party too. Holy shnikes. It was hitting. Baka's was also very good. But I do also feel like, sometimes when you make a gay playlist, you're always going to end up with some of the same stuff. Regardless of who's throwing the party. So if one's a banger, they're all bangers. I don't know why this still looks off. Maybe this is just too far back. Nope. If it's too far back, then I'm losing the glow, and that could be why it looks lopsided. Let's see if that... I did have to push those back, but... before. This one still looks better. This is gonna piss me off, you know that? Alright, we're gonna... Still not looking right. Like, that is definitely not, so must need to go out farther. Yeah, I think that was the deal. Wait, that one's far back. Don't know what happened there. We're getting closer. So it's getting a little blobby in that corner. And I think the only reason this one isn't is because these haven't come down in yet. I wonder if I push them back farther and get like a finer point like these, if that will help with the blowout. Feel like it will, but I also feel like well, I'm out of chamber 6, so I might as well try this. I do wish that you could like put slicers in so you could get everything on the same plane when they're on an angle like this. Yeah, that did help, actually. So here's the problem with these carpets. I was telling Brie about this. You look at them straight on, oh, they look so pretty. And then as soon as you go the wrong way, it's edge, 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 edge. You look at it this way, ah, oh, so smooth, so pretty. All right, I need many more candles. And I'm definitely gonna have to adjust some depth here. See, those are too far back now. I mean, I could probably be, well, I don't know. Could I be more precise if I wasn't using the rollerball mouse? Maybe? Sometimes I literally can feel, because I have the thumb rollerball, and I can literally, when I'm doing this like super tiny precision work, can feel my thumbs start cramping up. So that is like 20 or so. So I probably need another 20 or so. Oif! Alright. Let's go visit town. I haven't checked my storage lately. I'm a little afraid to. Let's see. Where are we at? Sorry, these are new indicators in HDG, I think. Oh, I'm good. I still have 500. Good, I'm good. Oh, it's a reset day too, so I should do some good neighbor stuff. I don't really need to. I've got all my XP and we got 100%, but it's a good bit of coupons for doing good neighbor. All right, who had these? I think it was the one in here. Ugh, I don't hate this outfit. It's just not the right one for the current temperatures. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Yeah, we'll do the dash. It's too fun. Very summery. Very 90-degree day in the desert kind of feel. Wooden will be at the end. There they are. All right. If you did not have a chance to do Dark Spear Dash this weekend, I am so sorry because it was a lot of fun. And you get this very cool toy, which turns you into a rolling, jumping rainbow. So good. I mean, look at that. And we found out you can do this inside people's homes. Somebody was doing it at Baka's party on Sunday. Inside the house. So yeah. It's a good toy. It does have a 15-minute cooldown, but it's not terrible. Could be worse. All right. I'm very glad I'm only doing one of these stars. My patience has definitely waned for today's outing with the star. Oh, there we go. It's like, oh dear, my outfit didn't switch, but it did. So, what I'm thinking is I should work on this Pink Pony Club sign. Another fiddly-ass thing to do. Lucky me. I put these at 20, right? Yeah. All right. Which way do I need to go here? I don't know why these pipes really fuck up my brain when I try to move them around. Like the corner ones. My brain's just like, I don't know which way they go. Figure it out, dude. No, it wasn't 270. What are these at? Alright, let's see if that's better. That's better. Ugh, except, remember what I was just saying about single point increments? Yeah. So I have a nail appointment on Friday, and I can tell my nails are getting long because did you see me jump off there? That was because my nail hit the key it wasn't supposed to. Nope. I really wish they would make these short ethereal pipes without the crossbar, but they don't. Sadly. And once again, I was like, this should definitely go at an angle because that's not going to make my life harder. So these are gonna have to come down a bit. So they're not exactly with the 3 as long as the single long one. That's okay. We'll make it work. Except something is off here. What is off? This guy. Ard, make your life easier. Beam elevator. All right. There. All right. I feel like that might... I guess it's fine. It feels a little bit deeper than P is. That's my only concern here. Yeah, it is. Let's fix that. This is also when the thumb rollerball works against me. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Oi! Once again, hat fingering. Because my nails are too long. I was actually very lucky because normally my nail appointments are on Saturdays, right? But my nail tech got invited to go to her daughter's in-laws lake house for the weekend up north. And so she was like, I gotta move you to a different day of the week. And I was like, well, I have Friday off. So, of course, this means I have to get up at an ungodly hour on a day off, but, well, ungodly for me, a person with no children. And who is not an early bird by any measure. Just to be clear. I am the opposite of all of those creative, productive people who are like, you have to get up early in the morning. And I'm like, no, I don't. Y'all can keep that. Thank you very much. These are the same size. How are they not lined up? What? Oh, it was just pushed in very far to the top one, I think. And once again, I think we're a little too deep. There. That's a really big O. But at least now I just used 3 long ones to do the next part. Need to push. Ugh, stupid angles. Also, I went and farmed up resonance crystals, right, to get all of these stupid warp platforms. 1,000 resonance crystals apiece, those bad boys. And there was something else I needed. Oh, and then the pipes. Yeah. And I was pretty sure I had enough. Pretty sure I had enough pipes to spell all of this out, and I am really hoping I counted correctly. But I have a feeling, because I didn't account for wanting to do that front part with the tables and lighting that with the pipes. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go get more resonance crystals. We'll see. I didn't spend all of my resonance crystals. I was able to farm up more than I needed, but still, I would rather not spend all of my resonance crystals. They're such a pain in the ass to farm up. The best things to do are to get paragons and do the like weekly metas. And yeah. It's just no fun. I'm doubting myself now. Hang on. I think I need a short one, maybe 3 short ones for the Y. Is that how I think that's actually what I was thinking. Alright, there's boy. And gonna need 4, I think. Oh dear. I mean, I guess the good news is at least the pipes aren't as expensive as the warp platforms. So there's that. What am I doing? I am... learning stuff. Hang on. Oh dear. I don't have... scheisse. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to spend some more resonance crystals because I thought I had more of the exposed angled pipe. And I wanted to do the tail on the C, and I'm gonna need them for that. And I was looking at that because I was like, is that what I should do to make the top of the Y instead of using 2 of these? Shit. Hang on. I have the warrior over there. I'm just gonna pop over. She has a very shiny new Mog as well. I've been doing a lot of Mogs lately because I feel like I have a very winter heavy set right now. Thank you to Better Wardrobe for letting me make custom sets that I can swap in and out so I can save them for later. Because I went and made a bunch on Ard that I need to swap in. Because what else are you going to do when you're waiting for rares to spawn? Nothing. You're going to make Mogs. That's the only reasonable thing to do. Alright, so... angled... oh, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Your patronage is quite appreciated.
Oh, yeah, that was disgusting. I hate it. But look at how cute. How cute she is. Alright. Back to Jamelda. I went into Lord Ahune to do the Midsummer stuff with my Preservation Evoker because I was like, do I even remember how to heal on this character? I was very worried. And then one of the people in the group, like 3/4 of the way through the fight, was like, Lust? And I was like, I know it's here somewhere, but I have no idea where. It was not where it should be according to like the way I pattern things. So yeah. I was like, I'm so sorry. This is an alt. I had no idea where it was. Alright, let's see how... that is the wrong one. Where's the exposed? This one. You know what? Ugh, there, that's better. Thank you, WoW Camera Tools, for giving me an easy way to hide my character. think this will work, but it's gotta move way over. I'm gonna run into the other letter here. Still probably am going to. No, that's not what I need to do. I need to go this way. Whoa. Hang on. Let's try the corner guy. I need them to be angled up further. Alright, I gotta move this over. Which means I gotta turn this on so I make sure I don't fall off the beam. Oh, I was doing the dash and we had a low level character with us, so I was like actually in a combat mode for a bit there, and I realized I did not set my chatinator settings back to housing mode, so my trade chat is open. Just realized that's probably in your way. It's a little bit in my way. This is not ideal. And yet here I am, still trying to do it. It's a very oh, it's a very short Y. All right. I think we're just gonna have to use 4 of these segments. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, now it can come in more. So we're not running into the end like we were. Yeah, all right. All right. The O still looks weird. You know what? Maybe what I'll try. Let's try this. Fold this over. This may not work. We'll see. All right. We have some folks in ad jail. Maybe by the time they get back, this will look beautiful. I'll have fixed it perfectly. Oi! That might actually work! Is it perfect? No! But I think it looks better than having it be short. No shade to our short kings out there. Oh, I forgot to take the, oh no, I didn't. That's just the end sitting back there. Perspective, man. I'll F with you every time. Oh yeah, that's better. This end's looking a little jank. I think actually it's because the P or the O is closer to the N than the P. Pony butt getting in the way. Oh, that's better. I can already tell it's better. Alright, then this slides down. My neighbors are setting off fireworks. How much do I love that? I feel like Trug. I'm a curmudgeon. All right. Just taking a look at her stage set. So the P has like a dagger on it, for lack of a better word. So club actually lines up off to the right of pony, but I think I want to actually kind of bring it under the K, because I feel like when you step back here, it's like as you get more into the pink part of the background, it's a little harder to read. So I want to pull it back out. Also, that is generic. I was hoping I could pull that corner thingy out of there, but there's, because I thought generic just did like the two that come together with no pillar, but apparently not, because that is generic. Okay, now I need the top of the C. Yep, gotta come down. Do I care if those are not on the exact same plane? Yes, I do. I do care. That feels better. I'm gonna pull this around a bit now. Woo. That was weird. Must have had some gamble going on there and didn't realize it. All right. drinking my water, as Chug so graciously reminded me earlier. I cannot drink coffee at this time of night, sir. This is just beanless coffee. It's fine. This is also quite the annoying bug since 12.0.7. I'm assuming it's a bug where like the when you run in run your decor into your character, it is not a big fan right now of that. That's too far around. There. Okay. Now, in my head, this makes sense of what I am about to do. Whether it actually I don't know why it does that sometimes. You pull something out of the catalog and it just like sticks it somewhere random when you haven't like actually touched down on anything. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. Oh man, it's already after 8 o'clock. Went fast. Okay. That's still not lined up right. Or maybe, oh, I think it's just because I can see the little wiener poking out. Okay. Then. I don't know exactly how this is going to work yet. So we're going to try some stuff. Hang on, was that the right one? Yeah. Ay. They give us the little doohickeys back, and I just can't grab them. Just grab the wrong one all the time. Alright, and then I think a long one to go under the rest of the word. We'll see. We'll see if I still like that when I put the rest in here. Oi! Trying to figure out if I have enough of these. I think I do. If I use this as part of the L. So tomorrow on Soul Stream, we'll feature submissions from the wowkea community. And there are going to be some super talented people who are going to have their houses toured. So, highly recommend. If you're Eastern time, it starts at noon our time, which is like lunchtime. So that should be about perfect for me. I'll take a little lunch break and watch some. But it will definitely go longer than that because he usually is on until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. So I definitely have meetings at 2 and 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I won't be able to watch the whole time. But I am very much looking forward to seeing his reaction to some of these builds because we know they're great. Oi. Oh, it's because of this. That's why. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be one long pipe short. Damn it. Do I have one stuck in the floor somewhere? I might. Hang on. We'll check. I feel like I think I took it out. No. It's just the spotlights doing their thing. Well, scheiße. Alright. Back to Brio. Trying to think about how to light the front of the stage with those cosmic tables. Because I don't think I want to buy like 4 more pipes. Just one is fine, thanks. Back to the house. This is the only thing I don't like about the war bands. Like they are cool, especially for like being able to group characters up. But I do miss being able to see like full screen versions of the transmogs. Although in some cases that's probably a good thing because some of the bugs around transmogs on the character select screen are pretty disgusting. You can have a real jump scare if you're not careful. Okay. So my thought is like I just do this twice and that's a B, right? I hope that works out. I hope it reads like a B. I'm a B, I'm a B, I'm a B. I do have to say, now that I am friends with like the entire housing community, and because BNet friends are like the best way to get to and from people's houses, my BNet friends list is very busy now. Oy. Here we are. This might work. Oi. Right, let's see. Does it read? Ooh. I need like the bottom of the bee to just be slightly bigger. Just a teeny tiny bit. So that it separates itself from the top a bit there. So close. There we go. Which means this also has to be slightly bigger than the others. Oh, that's better. I am planning to put, so they have like a scaffold behind that sign, just to give it a, so I want to put something behind there just to pop it out a little bit more from the pink behind it. I just don't know what that's gonna look like yet. I'm thinking just probably make it look like a billboard kind of sign rather than trying to make the scaffolding. But that is it. I don't know that I love the tail on the sea. What if I... I mean, I like it, but it just feels a little too stiff or something. I don't know. Wanted it to be curvier. But not so... Well, let's see if that's better. Oh, that's better. I don't know that I love it, but it's better. I'll think about it. Feels like it might be a little too long now. Okay, let's put this here. Sometimes living with other humans is a thing I would rather not do. And in this case, I'm talking about my neighbors who are shooting off fireworks like jerks. It's not even dark here. Like, what is the point? Christ. Hang on, is that the trick? This might be the trick. Why do I do this to myself with the angles? Always with the angles. It's so close to what they have. But like the L comes down to meet it, but that is like not gonna read with this if I do that. Why does that still look off? Maybe what I just have to play around with until I... Actually, what I should do probably is sketch it out. And then I'll be able to see the shapes better, although... Yeah, I need to think about this one. It's not quite working the way I want it to. But much closer than it was before. We have all 3 words now. Instead of 1 and a third. All right. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for the night. It is getting later. And I still need to go do all of my profession stuff. And go to Nigtel and see what I need to do. Thanks, Truck. To make those last 3 decor pieces happen. Alright. Oh, I have to do Omnium Folio unlock also. Void Assaults. Alright. We'll be back tomorrow, most likely, and see what we can do here. So, have a lovely evening. Enjoy pluses for those of you guildies who are doing that. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Good night.